All right, people. While I was here hunting down Josephine's killers, or at least trying to make contact with whoever had a contract out on her and her family and any messengers she sent and
where is the merchant we intended to meet?
what have you. I noticed this was active, so I thought I would come back here, find out that this is a essentially main story quest here, basically. So we're back in Val Royeaux to see what's going on here. This was a merchant who was essentially being looked into by this Calpernia lady.
It seems Vicinius angered Calpernia by sending her mistreated slaves.
Really? Most Intervinter wouldn't bother to care.
She was paying a fortune for literate slaves. Why? What can slaves do that Venatori can't?
Alright, so I guess we're going to get some backstory on Calpernia herself. Who and what she is, may or may not be, whatever. But, alright, so Calpernia is buying up slaves?
An invoice for a shipment of slaves.
Vicinius was selling more than one.
Yeah, I was about to say, this merchant, wasn't just a merchant, was he? Slave trader, too? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Filthy legions. Alright, so I guess these are the guys that were supposed to be ransacking the house, type of thing. And I guess we're gonna find whatever they were looking for. Yeah, they tore the place up alright. Hope they didn't get all the good stuff. I'll take that, thank you.
That must have been Vicinius.
It seems the Venatori tired of following him.
Let's look around.
Alright, so what are we looking for?
A shattered crystal. Let's find the pieces. Here's another one. The crystal's whole again, but hold on.
Lady Calpernia, I had no intention.
I warned you of consequences should the slaves you bring me suffer in your care. Venatori, show him my displeasure.
No! Wait! Wait!
A dwarven relic, restoring memories. There's one or two in Minrathous. Very rare.
Dagna might know what to make of it.
Of course, nobody else knows. Dagna does. Interesting, the Venatori weren't really following him, they were dealing with him, right? That's the gist of it, as far as what I understand.
Your trip to the merchant's home yielded results. Before she became leader of the Venatori, Calpernia was a slave from Minrathous. Even slaves with magic are treated unkindly in Tevinter. If Corypheus freed her, no wonder she follows him. She must believe freedom will reign under Corypheus. Perhaps. Calpernia has freed every slave she's purchased. Vicinius tracked his shipments. My agents will investigate. This may lead us to Calpernia's lair. In the meantime, speak to Dagna. The crystal you found on Vicinius fascinates her.
Starting to get a picture here.
This is an amazing find, Inquisitor. The Shaperid in Orzammar had something like it.
Greetings to you too, Dagna.
They preserve voices, or a likeness. Memories, you know? You don't know. Doesn't matter. The Venatori cracked it, but here...
These documents you found, Inquisitor. I've made interesting... discoveries.
Not the fear, demon.
the power will draw them unless you have wards against possession.
Once you have become the vessel, demons will be beneath your concern. Prepare as I have directed.
I shall, Elder One.
Sod it. Oh, sorry. The crystal couldn't take anymore. Wasn't meant for this.
That looked like Corypheus and Calpernia.
It was a memory stored in the crystal.
No, that was vital information. Did you see Calpernia's expression? Their alliance may be less than harmonious. Corypheus said Calpernia was going to be a vessel. A vessel for what? They spoke of power and demons. But Calpernia is already a magister. Corypheus must have some other plan. Dagna, again?
Well, I'm no shaper, but I might be able to get it to remember new sounds.
Really? If we hid it among Calpernia's belongings, imagine what we could learn.
Huh. I can split it and keep half here. We could hear her speaking right then. It's not how they're supposed to work, and it'll probably break. As I said, I'm no shaper.
Inquisitor, Calpernia's Venatori have been digging up elven ruins. Tracking them might lead us to her. If this crystal were placed in a lair, I cannot overstate the value of what we might learn. Why not attack Calpernia head-on? You attract attention, Inquisitor. Her spies would see you coming. A single agent may slip in and out without notice. This crystal may yield great rewards. It seems only fitting to turn Calpernia's tools against her.
Right.
If there's a rift growing between Corypheus and Calpernia, we must exploit it.
I'll have the crystal ready soon. I think. Let me find the Quicksilver.
Okay, so he raises up Calpernia from slavery to gain her loyalty. We're talking about the Elder One here. All right, and then she, in turn, buys slaves their freedom and turns them into elite Venatori, basically her own personal squad.
This is the shrine Corypheus hid from Calpernia.
It is far, far too quiet.
A shrine to one of the old gods. Few still exist.
Something along those lines. That's the gist of it. But I wonder what the rest of the Venatori would think about his promise to her, because I can only assume it's that he would give her reign over a new Minrathis or a new Tevinter free of slavery. Whereas the rest of the Tevinter mages that have been promised their own version of godhood on Earth or whatever probably have some different views on that matter. In their opinion, everyone should be their slaves. So, something to exploit there, actually. A little contradiction there. It's funny how all the enemies, their paths don't cross, and they, you know, basically, oh yeah, Elder One promised me this. Oh yeah, well the Elder One promised me that. They don't go hand in hand. Use stuff like that to get the enemy fighting amongst themselves. Elder One uses it against us, gets us fighting amongst each other, so we can destroy ourselves before he even gets here. You know, so he can just basically just walk in and set up shop and vacant house, so to speak. So, turn his own tools against him, actually. It's amazing how just horribly these people fall for, you know, being tools. They just become absolute mindless tools for this guy, and, I mean, without showing a lick of common sense. I mean, how hard is it if this guy will betray you, he'll betray you? How hard is that? You know? But yeah, he's, seems like he's told everyone exactly what they want to hear, and, you know, there's got to be a little insecurity in the Elder One himself that we ought to be able to prod there, because if he needs all this help and he has to lie to get it, right, because he can't do it on its own, then that goes to say he must not be God if he can't do it on its own. And that's got to bother him to some extent. What's this? More shards?
Awake in a world twisted into perversion and ruin. Awake only to discover the light of wisdom has gone black. Samson has failed, but Calpernia stands ready.
It seems Corypheus has been collecting his thoughts.
Wow. Foolish pride is a powerful... Oh, it's a harmful thing. It's dangerous. I don't know how powerful it is.
A slave girl who burned with potential, ignored by all save myself. Her master did not see it. No one saw it. The world has gone craven and blind.
You can blow her up in your own mind, Elder One, so you can think that you've got a more valuable tool at your disposal. But, that's all that is. This is just another tool.
The anchor has been stolen by a beast of strange blood. I shall descend on this haven with fire and fury and take it back. Let us see what manner of peril this age has bred.
Yeah, well, how'd that work for you, punk? I recall you getting your ass handed to you and you flying off like a little bitch. That's what I remember happening. Oh yeah, and by the way, haha. Giving him the bird as I fall through my little hole and the avalanche comes down on Haven. You see me flying through the air, you know, flying both pigeons loud and proud. And then there's this guy with the super barrier. Asshole. These things are annoying. Look at that. Goodbye, man. Really annoying.
Did the others never return from the Black City? There is no record even of our names. We are vilified by legend. They spit on our deeds and claim we brought darkness into the world. We discovered the darkness. We claimed it as our own. Let it permeate our being. If the others have not returned, they are lost. I am alone in my glory.
Okay, idiot. Are you not aware that darkness makes you blind too? While you're at it, you just don't grasp that, huh? What a shame. I'm starting to get an itch to play this again. I want to start a reverb for you guys. Not that I haven't already played reverb, but
prepares to set foot in the place where regret dwells, to bring it into the light. She cannot know what must be done, cannot understand. In time, she will forgive.
yeah, he already knows he's going to betray her. You know, as long as he can use everyone as a stepping stone. If their skulls get crushed in the process, as long as he can use them as just another step on his staircase to whatever he thinks he's going to get. In this ruined world, this world that he's going to destroy, he's, you know, what is he going to be, the Lord of Ashes? Just, wow, I mean... Funny is this type of thinking just isn't so far-fetched. It's not that it's not actually present in our world. It really is. That's the crazy part about it. This isn't just some imaginary stuff here. There's people that actually think and feel this way. They're just that devoid of common sense and reason. I think evil is a highly overused word. I think when you take the full definition of evil, you talk about the stupidity and just blindness and utter lack of common sense that's involved there, and it's really embarrassing for the person to whom that label applies, being quote unquote evil. It's well, There's only one way to teach him a lesson. You can't reason with him. He's too far gone for that. You deal with them with the sword, or you let them have their way. There's no middle ground there. There's no there's no way to there's no diplomacy with individuals like this. Like you're going to tell the elder one, "Hey, why don't you just be nice today?" And he goes, "Okay, fluffy butterflies and kittens. Oh yeah, let's be happy today." Don't think it's going to happen. There's people in this world that are like that too. Why do we have war? To get rid of assholes that kill peace-loving people. Pretty simple.
Light the burner. Add a teaspoon of cinema.
So this is his conduit? Using a Mass Effect term here.
Fire and splendor. Chapter 9, verse 1.
That's a spell of containment, a powerful one.
What is this? Who are you?
Magister Erasthenes, am I a scholar of Tevinter? To Corypheus, I am bound to answer every question. For Jasanius' sake, I am lost.
Okay, but how'd you get in this situation? Before I feel bad for you.
In that case, tell me everything you know about Corypheus.
I was the greatest scholar of the old gods in Minrathus. No, in the Imperium. One night, he came to my door. For my relics, I thought, my writings and runes. But instead, my slave went to his side, Calpernia, to become the vessel and save Tevinter.
So you were a slaver, right? Well, you already die for that. Unless I can use you first. No pity.
If Calpernia is this vessel, what are the contents going to be?
I do not know. Power. It must be some sort of power. Power like Earthemials, risen in flame and...
Is that why Calpernia joined Corypheus? To save your empire?
Yes, she seeks a leader, Corypheus, to shape Tevinter's rebirth. She would raise up the slaves as she was raised. Bring a new order with a heart of steel. She could do it if she were not the vessel.
When is Calpernia becoming this vessel? How? Where?
I do not know those answers. But after Corypheus crafts a vessel for whatever power he seeks, yes. But he does not need his vessel to have free will. About her, these same chains will fall. Iron to cage lightning. My binding is the poor pencil sketch. Calpernia will be the masterpiece.
You get what you deserve, piece of shit.
She'd reconsider being Corypheus's pet magister if she found out.
Hers is a cold rage to rival the wrath of Corypheus. Oh, this chain has broken me, friend. No wings can raise my mind. Please, breach the circle. Its wards will trigger. I will be dust and light, free.
Or it will kill us. Corypheus is not above placing such a trap.
Corypheus' circle will hold its destruction within. Tight, tight. No fear, only freedom.
I wonder if your slaves ever begged you like this for a quick end.
I can't waste your knowledge. Leliana should question you. My agents will secure this place. Maybe they can undo that circle somehow.
Squeeze every last bit of blood out of it before it dies. There's no pity on that. He was ready to serve Corypheus himself, and then he got a slave pulled out from under him.
Make of me what he makes of Calpernia. What shall I make of that?
I don't really care. Your opinion is moot here. It has no relevance. No pity for you. You're not like the innocent savant brother in Mass Effect 2. I know that trying to play it off the same. Okay, you're a slaver. Don't know as far as blood magic, summoning demons, using your slaves to empower your own magic by sacrificing them. I don't know if you have murder under your belt. Don't really care. You're part of that, and you were bound and determined to help Corypheus on your own. And then he double-crossed you and pulled your slave out from under you because he saw value in her, so he could use her instead. Until he's done with her, then he's going to throw her away. Use her as a tool.
I recited the old verse.
That's what's going on here.
Easily they come even after so long a silence. Yet still I do not feel the presence of tumult. Hear no whispers, no commands. Silence has fallen.
So I'm not falling for this poor old man thing. Let's squeeze a little blood out of you before you die, and then good riddance. Throw you out with the trash. Couldn't care less. Your slaves deserve better. You don't. All right. So, anyway, found the crystals. There was that last one. I actually had to look around for that one for a little bit. I guess I'll walk right by it 100 times. And, this is something of a, kind of like a ward setup anytime you enter or leave the place. It's like a Fade Rift. It's like a sentry, I guess, left behind by the Elder One or something. I don't know. Nothing left to kill, though, so I might as well get out of here and report all this back. And put these shards together, see if there's anything else to be learned or something. I don't know.
The reports from our agents at the shrine are intriguing. You were correct. Once Calpernia becomes the vessel, she will lose her freedom. We are interrogating this magister Erasthenes. We may learn more from him.
Thanks to Corypheus, that old magister will tell us everything.
A refreshingly straightforward operation, yes. Corypheus's notes mention a place where regret dwells. That is more of a mystery. Until the notes are deciphered, I intend rumors of the binding ritual to reach Calpernia's ears.
Breaking her alliance with Corypheus can only help us.
Breaching his sanctum might give Corypheus pause, yet Calpernia is silent, as are her agents. We have given her something to think about.
There we go. Gives us something to think about as we head on. All right, coming to a close here. Thanks for watching up to this point. It's awesome. If you want to subscribe, click that button over my head, as always. For the rest of the Inquisition playthrough, click the top box. For all my playlists, click the bottom box. All right, thanks a lot, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Y'all take care. Bye.